Why are competitors being recommended instead of us? What can Yolando do to help? Have you ever asked ChatGPT or Gemini for the best solution in your industry and watched it recommend your competitor instead of you? You know your product is stronger. You know your team has real expertise, and yet the AI answer highlights someone else. That's not a glitch. That's the new reality of AI-driven discovery. AI tools don't search like Google. They generate answers by synthesizing what they've learned from across the internet: blogs, reviews, publications, forums, documentation, and citations. They're trained to notice patterns: which brands show up most often, which sources are referenced repeatedly, and which companies present a clear, trustworthy story. When an AI recommends a provider, it's not guessing. It's following the strongest signals it can find. Here's the key rule: AI can only recommend what it clearly understands and trusts. So if your competitor is mentioned more often, in more credible places, with more consistent messaging, the model sees them as the safer answer, even if your product is better. In the AI's view, they're easier to explain, easier to justify, and easier to cite. That's why traditional SEO and brand marketing aren't enough anymore. They still matter, but they weren't built for answer engines. You now need to optimize for generative engines, the models themselves, and for the sources those models rely on. That's where Yolando helps. Yolando shows you why competitors are being recommended instead of you and exactly what to do about it. We start by measuring your AI visibility. Yolando runs your most important customer prompts every day across major LLMs like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and Perplexity. These are the real questions buyers ask when they're close to making a decision. You get a live, ongoing view of when you show up, how you're described, and where you're missing entirely. Then we diagnose what's driving those results. From every AI response, Yolando tracks how often your brand is mentioned, whether your domain is being cited, and which sources the models are using to form opinions about your market. That audit doesn't just tell you you're losing visibility, it shows you why. It reveals the exact content gaps, weak signals, missing topics, or messaging inconsistencies that are pushing the AI toward a competitor. Finally, we help you fix it. Once you know what AI is using, you can create citation-engineered content that strengthens your authority in the places that matter most. Yolando's marketing studio helps you turn gaps into action quickly, producing consistent, on-brand assets aligned to what models reward. And Yolando's knowledge base gives you a machine-readable source of truth, building durable brand memory so AI sees one clear, coherent story wherever it looks. Bottom line, if AI is recommending competitors instead of you, it's because their signals are stronger. Yolando helps you measure that, understand it, and systematically outperform it, so you become the brand AI trusts and recommends first.